Check.
Black.
It's on. Yeah. Check. Switch to this one. Somebody at the door.
Check.
Shout out to all my barbers. Shout out to all my stylists. And shout out to Cousin D. You over here? We here?
Slide to the left. Slide to the right. Cha-cha with it.
Real smooth, y'all. We are Beards N Baldheads, your host, Fat Lace. I got Mr. Aggie Pride to the left of me, Cousin D.
I guess it's February, but...
Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year.
Merry New Year. It's been a minute. Yeah. Got the Soul Survivor Barry in the building.
Yo, we back.
We here.
In a minute.
I got Soup making sure we looking all delicious on the screen. She said it's not hard. We got Soup in the building. Always hold it down. I'm gonna find a future boo-boo because of Soup. And right now, if we had like a special camera to zoom and pan in to the flyest guy on earth, like coming in real slow. Watch how he drop. Look how it does. Look how he does it. We got the flyest guy on earth, True Lies in the building. Yes, indeed, man. We are here. I feel like this mic is extra special. Please pardon y'all with the pink mic. Yo, she making me real soft right here. Like, that's what I get. I get the pink mic. That's cool. It's cool, you know. I'm a man who can handle pink. I could do that. I ain't worried about it. Shout out to Killer Cam, you know. Did y'all like his freestyle?
It was decent.
Did he make a comeback? True Lies? You didn't hear it. He didn't care. Shout out to Erica. Shout out to my people. She was in the video. Shout out to her. You know, because you think he need a little bit more.
Who's that?
Cam, a little bit more sauce on that. Like,
I don't know. He did all right. I think he did. All right.
Is that the type of comeback you need? Pardon me, B. When after y'all got smoked, not y'all. But when you get smoked on the verses, should he have came a
He
little
got
better than
smoked.
that?
I mean, I think he held his own. He did his thing. I don't know how many times he went through it or whatever. It obviously sounded like something he has in the tuck. You might hear it on his next album, but
No doubt.
I think he was just anxious to redeem himself from that, his last public outing of rapping. And
Yes, Cam is never whack.
he's never whack.
But
He had a couple times, where
I put Cam on a level of I want to hear the best Cam.
true.
You know what I'm saying? If I'm not hearing the best Cam, it's like, I don't know. Shout out to all the MCs, man. Said what? Music too loud, gotta turn that down, son. Oh, it's on 12. Boom. We good? Thank you. So, we trying to get it right. Trying to get it right so y'all can hear me, because we looking for love in all the right places, man. If y'all want to find love, y'all can find this on BKS1 Radio. Shout out to everybody on the check, and we forget that we got people that watch us.
Word. Shout out to them.
Shout out to everybody who supports. We definitely appreciate y'all. Shout out to everybody. We took a little time off to get everything right.
What they been saying? They've been asking. They've been like, where you
They
at?
be like,
we
where you at?
What's good?
Where you at?
We need content.
Where True Lies at? Yo, that's what they were saying. Yo, you got fans, T.
I don't know what you're talking about.
They were saying that. We're the Soul Survivor. They were saying it just like that too. They wanted. Yo, B, I apologize. I feel bad. I did not come for the gumbo.
Oh, man.
I was hoping that you froze it or something.
I did, and I unfroze it.
And you unfroze it. Damn.
It done been through its life cycle.
Yo, we in Black History.
Nah, there's another one coming soon.
Got another one coming.
Yeah.
Finish it.
Yo, it's Black History Month, man. Yo,
Yeah.
we got some
Okay,
chef-esque type people on this board, man. Yo, shout out. I bet y'all ain't even know this right here. Did y'all know this? You want to read the DFB?
James Hemings was the first American Indian in modern times that brought his culinary art to France. Born in Virginia in 1765, James was the inventor of the popular dish mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese. Y'all know we can't have any type of function. Whether it be Christmas, Thanksgiving, Super Bowl. Shout out to my Rams about to get busy and everything.
American Indian.
American Indian. Y'all know, I had that Indian in my family when I had that good. What? Yo, with my hair back in the day,
Oh yeah, true.
I had that special ed type hair, y'all. Word up. Like, that's when you got that Indian in your family. He Jamaican, but that's what he would say. Anytime
West
somebody
Indian,
West Indian, there you go. There you go, man. Can any of y'all make some good mac and cheese? Shout out to all the people who make the banging mac and cheese.
Yeah,
you got to be able to do it.
I don't have it yet.
I can make it. I won't say, I can't compete with people who I know that really, really get down, but I can hang.
Yo, man, if y'all got some good mac and cheese and y'all watching the show, man,
Tell everybody, anything my mother makes, I'm not far off from that.
Ooh.
And she's a,
She gets busy.
she's a caterer now, so she cooks for
gets busy.
everybody.
Let them know I got this. My dude, she gonna get the IG or something?
I doubt it.
You doubt it? Just if you know, you know.
Yeah, if you know, you know.
Y'all need to know.
Might pop the trunk on them a few times.
Y'all
in the
need to
spring and
know.
summer.
Ooh, a little bit of Brenda's, bro.
That too. You gotta wash it down with something.
You have to. You have to. Y'all, you gonna be looking on the slump. We don't want y'all.
It's a lot of bad mac and cheese out there.
It's a lot of bad mac and cheese. Everyone can't make it banging.
No, I mean, people just got their own different versions, and they kind of.
Let's start with the store brand box mac and cheese. That's the worst.
Yeah.
I like Stouffer's. Stouffer's is a good
Stouffer's
fix.
Yeah.
It's
Talk about the Kraft mac that you pour in with the powder with that you made after school to hold you over for dinner.
That's for kids.
that is.
Kids like that.
The dinosaur. Remember we was talking
Skinny
about
noodles.
that? Yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah,
Can't-
kids like the box macaroni and cheese. They'll tear that shit up.
Nah, they got it easier now for them in a little cup. You just put the
Yeah,
water
that's
in
Pour
with
it
the
to,
microwave.
pour it to the edge.
They like the instant mac. They love that shit.
Pour it to
It's
the
horrible
edge.
for you.
Adults, when we get older, we tend the taste buds change on you.
Yo, shout everybody. If y'all got a dope recipe, drop it in there. Drop it on the comments on the Facebook or the YouTube.
Think about
man.
macaroni and cheese. People just don't try to do too much extra. That's the thing with macaroni.
People be trying to use
keep it simple.
cheddar and Gouda and
Gouda. You get a point for Gouda.
They want to go too far with the extra.
Parmesan.
Put stuff in it. Like, all right,
Breadcrumbs on top.
Just stay classic, and you can't go wrong.
No, some of it be banging. For the ones who can
macaroni
get it all.
elbows, some condensed milk,
Get a
some
point
butter.
for condensed.
some cheddar cheese, cut up a brick of Velveeta, throw it in there, mix it up, put some paprika on the top, some pepper, sit in the oven for 35, 45 minutes.
Y'all hear
Call,
that?
and call me when you got the itis.
Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that? Cause it did got the recipe. Yo, am I stereotyping? Am I profiling if I say yo soup look like she got some banging mac and cheese?
I mean, it depends on what some people might think.
Soup look like she got some banging mac and cheese. Like
This conversation doesn't sound, I don't know.
Yo, I'm talking amazing. Yo, hold up, not amazing. I'm about to say the wrong. Family Flavor, the best food truck on earth.
She's making the trays.
You got, do they have mac and cheese in there? Yes, they do. So look, hit up Family Flavor if you want some of the most bangingest mac and cheese. That's all I'm gonna tell y'all. Cause word is she got the special recipe for the banging mac and cheese. I ain't gonna say what it is, but she got it. Black History, just trying to let y'all know. A lot of good stuff going on in Black History.
Do y'all do like a Black History dinner with your peoples or something?
I
sometime
sure
in
do not.
February, like
I sure do
a
not.
potluck, like everybody got to bring something, fried chicken, fried fish, black eyed peas, greens,
Salmon
potato
cakes,
salad,
world famous
salmon cakes,
world famous salmon cakes. Do we bring those?
too. Those
I would bring them. That's me. Look, future boo boo. I cooks too. I don't, but let's have one.
Hey, I'm down.
Let's do that. I'm with it.
It's got to be on a Soul Food Sunday.
Looking like big mamas, man. I'm trying to tell you. Why aren't y'all giving me no love for my Rams? When we playing this Sunday?
Rams? Oh, you a Rams fan?
Yeah, I've been a Rams fan. Marshall Falk, Warner,
I'm rooting for
Bengals.
No, I'm rooting for Odell.
I think the Bengals have a very good chance.
Other than that, I have no interest.
The offensive line is so I like Aaron Donald and Von Miller and what's his name, the other D lineman they got, like they're monsters. But I mean Cincinnati done got this far, so right now it's up in the air. I seen Kansas City lose some games this year to people they should not have. The Bengals cannot be slept on regardless of their old line right now.
Can't be slept on. Don't sleep on.
Because they quarterback crazy and they receivers
He crazy.
Who the quarterback?
Joe Burrow.
Who my quarterback? Y'all want to tell me who on my team? Like, yo, that's
You talking about Stafford? Stafford's a vet.
Kurt Warner.
Kurt Warner still playing?
Stafford a vet.
Who's Stafford? That's my quarterback?
Yeah, he been doing it.
Oh, so we ready.
Yeah, he ready. He just been on a bad team all his life.
Oh, see this redemption. He black?
Nah.
Oh, man, I got a black quarterback this year?
Nah, he's definitely not black.
Nah.
Who black on my team? I need to know.
Odell.
Odell.
and everybody else.
In the
No,
whole,
no, no,
in the
no.
whole
Except for Cooper
defense.
Cup. Except for Cooper
Yup,
Cup.
Matt Stafford.
Okay,
and
look,
Cooper
man,
Kupp
I'm going
are
for-
the
I'm
only
going for
white
the
guys.
brother.
Yeah.
And the lineman, the left tackle.
I'm going-
Nah,
Nah, the tight end white too.
I'm
Yeah,
going.
he be.
I can't.
But he
yeah.
danced like a brother.
Yo.
The left tackle been there forever as a white guy. Other than that, I don't think they got no white guys on defense.
Yo, black is right. Like this right here. Look, this is how you know black is the best. Want to read that, B?
Ain't that crazy? It says, white billionaire offers $1 billion to Serena and LeBron James to breed a baby.
I don't know if this is fake news, but if it's real, what y'all think about that?
That's some old slave mentality shit. Right
Serena
there.
has some alterations done
That's
to her
what that
body
is.
and face and skin lately.
She did.
She looks crazy.
We've seen her without the alterations. She's a stallion.
She is. I seen her in real life.
Whenever she
B.
altered, I don't know what it is.
Real life?
I seen her in
I
real
seen her in
life.
real
We was
life,
at King's
too.
Dominion for Black College Weekend. Only problem was she was there with LeVar Arrington, so
Ooh,
niggas ain't want no sauce with LeVar.
not
back
at
then.
all. Not at all.
Yeah, that's. I understand where they coming from. They think gonna try to do the ultimate
The
child.
ultimate athlete child.
But see, that was the thinking of the Nazis and stuff like
Yes.
that.
That's who was my man.
Look, both of them barely graduated high school.
Hitler,
Probably only
was
graduated
trying
high
to
school because of their
breed.
sports. You sure you want that billionaire guy?
Yo, so what are you trying to say with the like Joe Rogan? You got the black body, but not the white brain. So we trying to say our brains is different.
Just saying if they were more scholarly,
Yo, we talk about
They
the
don't.
family.
They don't. They don't need $1 billion. They already got it.
This is like Grant Hill and some other
Yo,
famous
How we
Right
gonna?
to the
It's
start.
not like we talking about edges. Like neither one of them got edges. We know that part. You know what I'm saying? But you have a genius, athletic baby coming out. Are we? Who was the little Nazi? The little Nazi who was trying to control
Hitler.
Hitler.
Yeah.
This was Hitler mentality. Trying to think if we get this one right here, with this one right here. Yo, it's kind of.
They did that, and that's what happened with the Olympics. That's what they thought they were going to win, because they had bred those athletes, and then Jesse Owens came in and embarrassed their asses.
Yo, it is. You know, we try to get on Hitler, and we getting on this dude for thinking this, but you know, no offense to none of the mamas out there, but isn't just like what everybody's mama say? We want to get you. That's a good girl right there. Y'all can make some nice babies with that good girl right there. Like it's.
Serena looked like she would truckle LeBron in that picture.
Yo, ooh.
I like how they did it both on the beach.
I
Make it
think
seem
certain
they're
people
together.
think
Like they was together or
Yeah,
something.
like they're at the same spot.
I don't know. I think some people think of that definitely when you get to a certain status in your life. I think you start thinking about who you having a baby with. But when you're young, I really don't think you're thinking that at all. You're not thinking that how your genes are gonna be with this person.
No, it's like Eddie Murphy said back in the day. It's
think
like
about
playing
that.
Russian roulette with your dick.
Yes.
You're not thinking like, okay, what about our genes are gonna mix? You don't think it. You're not thinking that until you get to, like I said, a certain point in your life. You start thinking, all right, maybe I need to start paying attention to my mate.
True lies. Have you been thinking about Megan?
Who?
Megan.
The Stallion?
Yes. Well, you finished it. Yes. So maybe you have been thinking about her.
Nah.
No kids. No little Jones. No.
Nah.
Sometimes she might be crazy. We didn't know this one was crazy.
Is Megan falling off now?
Who didn't know? Janet?
In this movie.
Oh.
In this movie, she was crazy. No, Megan not falling off. In this movie right here,
I think she might be a little nuts in real life.
she might be. She might be. She was with Bobby.
She had a good documentary.
She did have a good one.
She ain't mentioned Bobby.
She didn't.
Of course not. That was never supposed to come out.
She did not mention Bobby. Bobby mentioned her in
Bobby
his.
broke the contract.
Yo.
And broke the NDA.
He broke the contract with that because he was not supposed to tell.
At all. At all. Yo.
When did they say that happened?
He just couldn't hold it.
Yo, what year was
And
it?
she never came out and said it was a lie.
Wasn't
just
she
didn't
married for a
comment.
long time?
That's
No,
what I
she
was
was-
trying to
what she
figure
was
out.
saying.
She was married at the time.
Now, was she with the photographer or the bar?
No, she was the barge.
Oh, so it was before the photographer. did it.
Yeah, she was the
That
barge.
don't count then.
This was
That
happening
don't count?
at the
That don't
same.
count.
That was
The barge
before
on
Control.
that- The barge was on that Yazamini.
Was it before or after Control?
This before Control.
Barge was on what?
The Yazamini. On that cocaine.
He was on the heavy line. The heavy line.
This is like right around Control.
Right around Control time.
Yeah, right.
So she's like, I don't care. I'm going with Bobby. That's what she was saying.
Nah, she was sneaking.
She was sneaking.
Yeah.
Yo, they thought this was gonna be a perfect couple. Was not. Was not at all. This looked like a perfect couple in '87. Your aunt and uncle taking serious
Wasn't there
photos.
sisters and brothers in that show?
Nah, that was Calvin.
Calvin was the old. Wasn't that Rose grandson?
That was Rose's grandson.
Okay.
Yo, something about them little curl kits was getting them. That was like the look back then. Like he had the curl kit. Special ed had to like, yo, this ain't curl kit. You know he natural. I don't know what's up with this one.
That was Curly Kid.
This curl kit,
Yeah, definitely.
heavy part.
Yeah.
True lies. Would you ever wear that? You the fashion guru. Would you? Could you
That's
pull this
Johnny-
one off? It's
that's
Johnny
Johnny?
G.
That Johnny in the 80s.
Yeah, that's
Not
what he
happening?
said.
That 80s or early 90s.
That looked like
Might have been early 90s.
that looked like 89-ish and a half, like 90.
It's probably like
What-
91.
Yo, why
Yeah,
why
like
is
91.
why his outfit match the cash app right there? Don't forget if you want if you would like to donate to
Yeah.
Beards N Baldheads.
You got
You
the
cash
chandelier, you
app
got the
to this.
chandelier tassels on.
Oh, shingles. It's not no bueno. It's not happening. He needed a new stylist. He definitely did. I don't know what's going on with him. What's going on with my man's right here? I think he's one of the illest in the game right now. I think we need to celebrate him for black nowesty, not history. Curtis Jackson.
It's crazy how he
Killing.
you're not hearing it though from the masses.
Because he Barry Bonds.
It needs to be heard.
That's what I'm saying. I know why. We know why.
Give that
But it's
man
just
some- give that
crazy
man
to
some
me
claps.
to see what's going
Get some
on
claps.
on premium television,
He is Barry Bonds.
and they just won't say anything about
And
it.
main broadcast
They
television.
won't
He's hitting
talk
both.
about
Why
He's
we
hitting
calling him
both,
Barry?
Hmm?
Like, he on the juice?
Yeah, asshole.
Media
That's
don't
why.
like him.
Yo.
He's not a media darling at all. He never have been.
So,
So
50,
what?
50 is an asshole.
So I
Yo,
think- other than that,
so
I'm telling you, man. if-
what?
If that was any other person, I'm not even gonna go race.
Like, even
with
like what he did with Michael K. Like he just an asshole, yo.
it. People don't like him. Yo.
So what?
Yo. But what
Yo.
he's doing, the ratings, what he's doing is crazy.
The opportunities he is giving. I want people to really sit back and think about all the opportunities he's giving all these actors.
Oh, yeah, he resurrecting careers.
Resurrected. Could you get a point for resurrected?
started
Yo.
career.
Started careers.
Yeah,
But he's still
he's enhancing.
it's okay. It's nothing wrong with being divine.
I mean,
You said Devon? Like,
Wu-Tang, ain't nothing wrong with being divine.
it's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong. Yo, how nice do we think Tyler Perry is in real life?
well, I think he's pretty nice. Be honest
On
with
set.
you.
Hey,
I've never heard
work
anything.
is work, business is business.
I've never
And
heard.
this is what I'm saying.
People don't like 50 Cent, and that has nothing to do with business.
Nothing to do with business.
That's what I'm
'Cause he's a
saying.
jerk.
Like I've never heard anybody talk like Tyler Perry, just not a nice guy.
Because he has probably has a lot more
I heard
power
50 I
than
heard
50
50 actually
Cent
really
to
cool.
end careers.
I heard 50 was cool too. Why are they? Is it because of he wore this vest and that do rag and fitted? Are they
No,
not?
because he unapologetic with his enemies,
No,
man.
see,
He real insensitive.
50 don't
But
come.
he don't care.
50 don't come at his fans.
He's a
He
troll.
go after other celebrities. He's always been that dude.
Yeah, he be trolling.
He's always come after other things. He's
Nah,
never
he don't be
he's never been
patrolling.
the asshole to regular people, quote unquote.
He don't be trolling.
Is he trolling?
He's truthfully trolling.
There you go.
Now what it is to him is
They
that
ain't trolling.
Well, that's just the truth.
You just gonna get these jokes.
Yeah, he just that's the
We
truth.
too sensitive nowadays.
the thing with 50.
Nah, he be wildin'.
He can't let nothing go, yo.
Yeah, that's just that.
That's
He let
just-
he let Fat Joe go.
He can't. He'll sneak
That wasn't
in.
real beef.
That was beef
Well,
by
real-
association.
Well, real beef should we let go?
Most
If
of
it's
it.
real beef, if it's petty, you can let the petty roll off.
Real beef, it gotta come to an end sooner or later.
Like Ja Rule came to an end. He did a versus, he won. Still don't matter. Shout out to Big Pun. Shout out to Fat Joe. One of my favorite shows. I think he passed away this day. Big Pun. But yo, Ja Rule, Irv Gotti, they still had second parts of their careers without 50 getting at them. And they still ain't put out production like 50 did with BMF, like 50 did with this Power Universe.
Irv tried to.
Ja Rule would be.
Irv tried to.
Ja Rule would be fine if he didn't turn down Fast and Furious.
Mm,
You turned it down?
Yeah, he was in the first one.
he was.
He turned down the others?
Yeah, and that's why Ludacris is in it.
Dummy.
Lucas was in the first
Oh,
one
so
too.
he could have had a
He wasn't in the
recurrent. He
first
could have had a recurring role.
Yeah, he would have been in
actually,
every one of
wasn't
them.
in the first. Because the first one, Ja Rule raced him actually.
Yeah, he was supposed to be. He was supposed to continue. Whoever Ludacris is, he's supposed to be that.
Oh, he's bugging.
People to become the mechanic.
What happened to Bow Weezy? Did
He was in the one where nobody else was in.
Tokyo
Yeah,
Drift.
that was 3, right?
That was 3.
count no
yeah.
more?
At the end, Vin Diesel made a small cameo at the end, the very end, like the very last second.
That
of
was
the
what.
movie.
That was fodder.
Yeah.
Fada.
I actually like Tokyo Drift. To be honest with
I like Tokyo Drift. Tokyo Drift
I
was
ain't
cool.
see it. I ain't see a lot of the movies.
you. Yeah, I like that.
Tokyo Drift was
I didn't see the
cool.
last 8.
I ain't see the last 3. I think no, the last 2. I think after Paul Walker died, I seen the second one after that, and I couldn't get into it. It got too crazy. I think the last one I saw, they jumped out of a plane. With the
When they made Vin
Yo,
Diesel
son,
look
they
like
be
he was the same
wildin'.
size as The Rock, I gave up on that.
Oh,
movie.
man.
Oh man, that was funny.
Oh, man.
That was funny. They pulled that off though. They did. 'Cause the Rock is about good 4 feet taller than him.
Serena is big as LeBron. That you judge. They can make anything. They can make anything look like anything.
Serena
Yeah.
shaped like Cherokee ass.
Oh man, that's old school.
Shout out
Word, right?
Cherokee, Beauty, Sky,
Ah, this nigga.
Roxy. Everyone who's laughing, cause y'all know.
That's old school.
Y'all know. You know, it's like that. It's old school sometimes. Yo, but shout out to that old school love, man. This what we used to do for old school love, B.
Yeah, man. We was talking about that today.
What y'all know about this?
Going to the flea market, getting your T-shirt.
Getting your T-shirt for your old school love. Y'all see that? Y'all see it said Madison and Jason. We not talk about my real estate divas. It just happened to be on the.
Oh,
It just happened to be.
Yeah, okay.
It just happened to be. It
Word.
just happened to be. I ain't saying, but she is blowing up. I think because True Lies taking the pictures. Is that why?
I don't know, man.
True Lies. I'm seeing you getting busy over there.
I'll be around.
You going to get a shirt like this for your love? Are you single for Valentine's Day? That's the people want to know.
They don't need to know.
Talk that. Have y'all ever bought this airbrush shirt
Yes.
with y'all lady?
Oh,
No, I had my
For
own
my
name
kids.
on it.
For your kids?
I don't think I ever had me and anybody on a shirt like that.
I definitely have saved my lunch money. I survived a whole month off of Butter Crunch cookies and a Lipton iced tea. I got
You went to
$2
Blue Star-
every
you went to
day.
Blue Star Flea Market to get it?
Nah, yeah, I absolutely did. I was at Watch On Flea Market.
I never had
Jason
a girlfriend that
and-
long and
Dot,
that young.
dot. I did it for like 3 Valentines in a row. From like 6th to 8th, I did it. Word up. Somebody might have doubled up the same year, maybe. I don't know. Should never done.
Yeah, that getting that airbrush T-shirt was kind of permanent.
It was permanent.
Yeah, it was like, what you gonna do with the shirt after? Don't work out.
Burning.
Nah, you get that for her. You don't get that for you. You get that for her. Like, yo, you gotta wear that.
Go Hulk Hogan on it.
She probably wear it for one day.
Rip that shit off.
Cheating on you.
Like most you did back then, let them wear your chain. That was a big deal.
That was a big deal. Initial rings, name rings. Definitely got some.
Depends on where she lives. She live on that one side of town. She's not taking my chain home.
Oh,
Or her brothers or
oh,
something.
you're
take
racist.
it. Then they gonna be like, oh, such and such robbed me for the
You're
chain.
you're
And I'm not trying to go see them down there.
Oh, that's messed up.
D, you're racist.
Yo,
D.
man.
D think this is gonna work. Yo, he already talked about their brains. D is racist. Yo, D said what? They didn't even pass. They didn't even pass algebra. He was like, yo, she didn't get out the 5th grade.
What high school Serena went to?
She didn't even go to high school, yo. She went to tennis school.
We know where LeBron went, but
They went to the They went to that school. They was homeschooled, right?
Yeah, it was homeschool.
so
Homeschool.
they say.
They had to.
Well,
It was touring.
they was homeschooled with my man. I mean, if you watch the movie,
With special
With,
ed, they was all
with their father?
homeschool.
King Richard.
King
I
Richard.
don't know.
I didn't see that.
in
They
the-
pulled it off of HBO Max before.
They
I could
did.
watch
They
it.
did pull it off.
Yeah, but in the movie, they show their school situation. I think it
Yeah.
was homeschool.
Yo,
Oh, and then they went to like some academy.
It's on demand
tennis
now for
school.
sale. You can rent it
school.
now.
They went to
Shout out Mr. Van
tennis everywhere. Yo, this is what he did in school. Do you want to get that D?
Detroit teen who was suspended for running a barbershop in the school bathroom receives apprenticeship from the city's top barber. This is huge.
Shout
I
out
mean-
to the barbers out there. He was trying to get that money.
That's how you know school is stupid.
Talk about
How do you discourage and like we have business class, right? He's running a business. You're supposed to reward that.
Because they're not benefiting from it.
That's stupid.
Reminds us of the talk we had with Plummer. When we were talking about like not putting us,
Jermaine, with Jermaine.
yeah, with Jermaine, not putting us in position to highlight our attributes as kids. Like, come on, he does have a skill set. This kid right here, man. Shout out to him and shout out to that barber in Detroit who put him in position
Well, it should be a
to get an apprenticeship.
It should be those classes should be in the schools.
Well, yeah, but you
It
get rid
should.
of cosmetology and stuff like
That's
that.
what I'm saying. Those classes should be in the schools, so where kids have a place to maybe set up a little part time and could do it through the school system.
Or he's in the wrong school. He can go to a Voc technical school and do that and learn and make
But
money.
see,
on the
some of
side.
these towns don't have the
Haircuts.
resources.
Yeah.
Some of
Where
them
was
don't.
that? Detroit?
Detroit.
Oh, no wonder.
That's what I'm saying. Some of these places don't have the resources for this. Sad.
And it's hard to get in those type of resourceful type schools.
But again, you can't punish Ingenuity.
The
though.
kid. Oh, you get a point for ingenuity.
You see that they
not
got
in the car.
They got rule books and they feel like they can't go against them because they open up a Pandora box of
'Cause they
in
can't
their
do it.
minds.
Listen, you
'Cause
can't
they
be
can't do
lucrative.
it.
You can't be lucrative in the schools no more.
No, man, we was in school, man. Everybody was selling something.
Something.
So I mean, like you said, they did eventually shut it down as the years went on. But I remember when I was in school, they ain't shut nothing down. Everybody was selling something, and you can go to everywhere and get something out the school, good and bad. So,
Like, why discourage that?
I mean, we had this whole store too, though. We did. We had a store, and people and the students were actually working in the store, and some of them was selling.
Spunkemeyer cookies.
Some of them was selling, but some of them was selling
Spunkemeyer,
their
they was banging.
brownies they was making at home and stuff like that. And sometimes you can put your fundraisers in there, and people was buying your fundraisers depending on who you are.
Totally made weed
So,
cookies.
yeah, stuff changed over the years. The playful got
School
really
to
crazy.
calm.
They got crazy with the strict stuff like that over the years, man.
Yo, it's crazy. Tell me what y'all think about this in college. Man. Yo, first of all, shout out to my boy LeJuan. Made me this Beards N Baldheads hoodie, man. Shout out to he went to LIU with me with my boy from Jersey out there in Durham, North Carolina, Mo Media. Yo, he getting busy. I can't wait till you get some more for the team. Thank you so much for this. We went to LIU together in Brooklyn, and I remember the same year, my freshman year. You know, the cafeterias close at sometimes 7-8 o'clock. People get hungry after 7-8 o'clock.
Starving.
And we in Brooklyn, so this is old Brooklyn. So you're gonna have to hit the streets to get something to eat unless you order Domino's. That's the only thing we ain't have all that. You're gonna hit a bodega with the window open, or you're gonna hit the Kennedy Fried, but you're gonna have to hit them streets to get something to eat. Somebody took I want to use that word. What you say, T? Ingenuity? What?
Well, I don't know if that's the proper
Initiative.
one. Initiative. Or something
Well,
like
yeah, I'm gonna say initiative, but I like the ingenuity word. That was the banging one. I like that one. You put both of it, but the initiative. He said, you know what? I can cook. I'm gonna make a list of food that I'm gonna offer to sell after the cafeteria is closed. Yo, they kicked them out the dorms for that.
I was gonna tell you they gave me a warning to spin me out of school for that.
Damn.
Yeah, I wasn't allowed to use my Foreman grill in the dorm either. They was like, nah, you can't.
See, I'm a little older than that. I had a fried daddy and a hot plate though.
Fried daddy in a hot
Yeah,
plate.
I had a fried daddy, hot plate. We
Man.
was selling hot dogs, hamburgers, popcorn, shrimp.
So they should have checked in with you.
Yeah, one of my boys had food stamps.
So
His
y'all
mom
was
had
killing
food
them with
stamps.
the EBT.
Yeah.
Getting busy.
Yeah, his mom let us use the food stamps.
Hold up. Was it a need?
Huh?
Was it a need? Like,
Yeah, we was making money too. You was only selling stuff for like, a couple of bucks. We was trying to be cheap. We was being cheap.
Yeah.
Because the food was free for us to buy.
yeah,
So we was really helping. We started off with just eating. It was us eating.
yeah.
And then people started coming to the room like
Smelling, because that smell seeps through
After
the
a while,
whole
we was
dorm
like,
room.
man, we ain't gonna keep giving away this food.
See, they were smart around my way. They used to send the spots to the dorm. Like Domino's used to come to the dorm with $5 medium pizzas. Chinese food man used to come to the dorm with either he had General Tso's platters with General Tso's and fried rice, or chicken wing bags, $5 chicken wing bags. And he come right to the dorm.
Knew he was gonna get
Everybody knew he was there. Sell all them shits and be out.
Knew he was gonna
One
get
time the
it all.
Domino's man messed up is when we had a snowstorm down there. And North Carolina, it snowed. Everybody out of commission for a week. So motherfucking students was hungry. Niggas couldn't get off of campus. Streets was shut down. Domino's man came in with 2 carriers full of pizza while we was outside having a snowball fight. Somebody said, "Get him!"
Woo!
Domino's man was smart. He dropped both them bags and booked it. My nigga, it was springtime. It was March. We was still seeing Domino's pizza boxes in the grass under the bushes from the snow that melted. Like, yeah, that's from the Domino's man.
Old school hustle.
Depends on where you at, but some schools take care of you. And but like you said, the calf usually closed.
Calf closes early.
You hungry, you broke, you can't get nowhere, no transportation.
You
either
sell
gotta
donuts at night.
you either gotta get the hookup in the room, get somebody to open a store in the room, or get the hookup like we had.
From Dunkin' Donuts.
You go there after a certain time, and when they have to throw the donuts out,
Yeah.
you go there and you tell them, don't throw them out, we'll take them.
Let them throw them out, Barry. Nobody know where you're getting
No, they used to
from.
give them to us. They used to give them to us, and we used to take them back to the dorm.
Y'all niggas is eating dumpster donuts.
Nope.
Not Dunkin' Donuts.
Hell
Y'all eating
no.
dumpster
Hell
donuts.
yeah, we wasn't gonna let them.
You save the dumps.
That's when you got a friend that works there.
Yo, who your friend that work with this NJ hat right here, B? That's real hard right
Oh,
there. I like
man.
that, bro.
Yeah, found this on the little.
That joint is hard. That joint is hard right there, but yo, but even the people, you know what? I was watching Blue Chips the other day.
It's been on a lot.
It's been on a lot. It's been on a lot. And when I'm watching Blue Chips, it's
With
maybe
Shaq?
Yeah, with Shaq.
Okay.
Shaq, Penny.
Right.
Penny was in it.
Ricky Rowe.
Which one? Ricky Rowe.
Nah, that was a white boy. He wasn't a real baller.
Oh, but wasn't it on MTV?
It had a
or
bunch
something?
of people in it.
They had a bunch of people in
It
it.
was really Shaq and Penny's movie.
Yeah, and it's funny. That's how Penny got drafted. But, well, not drafted. Drafted by Orlando, by the Magic. He was like, they were playing real ball. There's like that was the one thing. It was real basketball games being played. They didn't fake that. But so they took the highlights of from the games, and he was like, man. Penny said, I made sure I passed the Shaq every time and just dropped dimes.
Oh yeah, I remember that story.
So he was like, man, he was like, yo, I told, because Chris Webber got signed first.
That's what happened.
They got traded for each other.
Got traded for
Because
each other.
of Shaq.
Because of Shaq. Shaq was like, yo, I need him.
Yeah, Shaq, I want him.
Yeah.
Shaq and Webber would
No,
have been.
hold on. Weber and Shaq would have been crazy.
I don't think they would have
crazy.
been able to play together. I know it looks crazy, but I don't know. If
You right. I don't know if
the
they would better be a good
Weber
coach.
could shoot.
You needed a
Webber
good
could
coach
sh-
to put them together.
But when you think about this, who's going to get double teamed?
Shaq all day.
So if Shaq get double teamed, Chris Webber, but they're both 7-footers.
Listen, the rest of their squad was Scott Skiles, Nick Anderson, Dennis Scott. Come on, I mean,
No,
It would
you
have been a
had
hard
shooters.
one.
You got shooters.
Shaq
you
and Penny-
You really can't double team none of them.
all things being great,
Ronnie
Shaq and Penny would have
Cycle.
won
Ronnie
a
Cycle.
couple of championships.
I think they would have.
They would have.
They
would have
they
won
were
a
not
couple.
supposed to lose to the Rockets.
They needed.
Then injuries played a part with Penny. If they just stayed together, they would definitely go. I'll say they get two.
They weren't ready for the Rockets.
I say they get two.
The Rockets was way too savvy. They was too much veterans. They wasn't ready for the Rockets.
Shaq left for the bright lights.
He did.
Yeah, he left for the bright
He,
lights.
he definitely did. He definitely did.
Plus, he said, I think he wanted to be a bigger star than Penny, and Penny was getting bigger than him.
He wanted to be a bigger star
He was
than everybody.
definitely being a sucker.
Yeah, that's why Shaq left Penny, because he couldn't share that spotlight.
Not getting enough attention.
He wasn't. 'Cause he even said it one day. He hated those little Penny commercials.
You don't remember
Dude, how you get
in
a
the commercial he knocked the penny doll down.
He did. I
he-
forgot that.
Yo, what was
He
it?
did.
Was it on the Payless commercial?
Yo,
Nah, this is when he was like doing real endorsements.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, shoot. I'll say this though, Shaq make mad money, so I ain't.
Might have been a
gonna
Pepsi.
Yo, but
was,
he on
was it a
Wheaties, on
Pepsi
everything.
commercial?
It was enough.
It's probably like Mountain Dew or Sprite.
Was it Pepsi? Cause he was endorsed by Pepsi back then.
They both could have survived together, but Shaq was just selfish at the time.
Yo, speaking of endorsements, this wedding was endorsed by McDonald's. Talking about true love, yo. I'm
I
looking
see
for
it.
my
Look at
future
that.
boo boo out here. Shout out
Look
to
at that in the background.
yo. He worked. This was a
Arches.
dope story. This guy from Cleveland it was a McDonald's in Cleveland. I think it's still popping, still around. He worked there, and the manager said, "You can have your wedding here."
Wow.
And had his wedding here. Looked out, looking on that top corner. They got the runway and all that going. He looking real fly. Got that going. Then he got I don't know if that's the person walking the person down, because that ain't matching the same husband.
No, that ain't it.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the person walking the bride down. They go to bride and groom in McDonald's. Yo, McDonald's was lit at one point. Everybody wanted they birthday party at McDonald's. If you grew up in the 80s, you went to a McDonald's birthday party.
McDonald's was considered a restaurant. I don't know if y'all would believe that or not, but it was.
It was a restaurant.
Yes, it was.
It wasn't just fast food.
No,
Pizza Hut was too.
it was. Yes,
Pizza Hut definitely was. You're right.
definitely was. I must say, people forget.
I
These
forget.
places were
I
restaurant-
remember the Pizza Hut
Burger
days.
King was a restaurant.
Yo, I remember when the crowns was there. I felt good with the crowns.
You said
I wonder if Birdie, the early Bird, and
they had
Grimace
like
were there.
remember the fake,
Yo,
the
word.
fake
The wedding.
little lighting, chandelier lighting.
Yo, it used to be kind of nice fixtures.
Remember they had
Hey.
that hamburger head with the jail bars on it?
Hamburglar.
I'm
Yes.
trying to tell y'all, the inside of these places used to be really different. And then over the years, they just said, F it. I mean, now McDonald's tried to bring it back.
They trying to get nicer now,
Yeah,
McDonald's?
inside. They try to bring it to where you want to, more modernized. But, nah, it's different. It used to be like a restaurant setting inside those spots.
Yo, I
Back in
still
the day.
feel like they're married. I think we spend too much time on the aesthetics of the BS.
I don't know, are they the kids or the flowers?
Those man, you know they the kids. What you thought we ain't had kids before we got? Yes.
I don't know.
Or you might be a little brother, a
I
little
couldn't
sister.
tell if they was the flowers kids or the.
I don't know. Don't have
her daughter and his son.
I don't know. I don't know. It might be his nephew. It might be his nephew. Do look like that. Like y'all, man. If y'all don't hurry up and tie this knot, my mama tripping. You can't just be shacking up. How we been shacking up? I don't know. But look, man, that fro was on point though. That fro was on point. Word up. Shout out to everybody getting it right out there, man. How do y'all feel about that? Could somebody do that now?
White Castles does it.
White Castle
Hell
does
yeah,
weddings.
you can do that.
Yeah.
You can do that
White
anywhere.
Castles-
Let anybody.
White
Let you
Castles
do a
has
wedding
something
and
every year in
throw in the
Valentine's
bag.
Day.
What they have going on?
They turn their restaurants into like a 3 or 4-star restaurant.
Like
they
a
turn-
love castle.
Everyone?
No, like certain ones, and people like do reservations in the whole nine. They wait you. You got to dress up. They look it up online.
Oh, I gotta look that
But
up.
they
yo.
didn't do it this year because of COVID, I think. They do it every year in certain spots.
Shout out to everybody on the check-in. I need y'all to check that out and let us know, cause
Give
like
you a
look,
heart-shaped crave case.
yo, they got the.
I
Fat
think the
Joe.
menu is a little different than normal too, though.
Yo, somebody right now is really trying to make that happen. I'm trying to make that happen. I want y'all to Google
You got to really love
and-
fast food, though.
and check it out. And check it
I'm not
out.
gonna celebrate no more holidays they ain't celebrate when we were slaves. How about that?
We're not doing that.
You ever thought about that?
Yo, man,
Like President's Day.
I'm with that.
Valentine's Day.
Shout out to Big Just on the check-in, man. Shout out to my boy Shuggy on the check-in.
think
man.
I wanna
Shout out to
celebrate.
Dave Wynn on the check-in.
I want to celebrate no holidays. I don't get off work.
Word.
If I don't get off work, nobody gets
We get off Juneteenth this year.
We get that on?
Really?
Even the white boys at my job was happy.
Yo, them white boys. Is the white boys out here bugging? Shout out to everybody on the check-in, man. Please drop a line. One of the things I was talking about earlier, are we giving words too much power? Are we giving these passes? Yo, the white boy Joe Rogan, he got one of the biggest podcasts, period, out here. You see everybody
300
trying
million.
300 million. Yo, man, y'all need to stop watching Joe and watch everyone at BKS1 Radio TV. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Oh, y'all can still watch him and just watch us. You can do that too. How do we feel really about him saying nigga kind of leisurely, like it was about nothing? And did you saying it looked like an old clip?
Some of them were old. Some of them were, none of them were within the past 5 years. Put it like that.
I thought one was like 3 years ago.
I think it was the people that he had hung around with got so comfortable.
It depends on who's on the show that he's talking to. A lot of times, when he, I listened to the show heavy before, not as much now. But bottom line is, Spotify's not doing nothing. They paid this man $300 million.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's all we gotta start saying this nigga. We gonna get that much?
That's
Or
why
we gonna
people-
get banned?
People want to pull their stuff off of that platform or whatever, and but they're not gonna do nothing to them. But a lot of the clips were old. Some of them, might have been 3 to 5 years old. But I mean, it's clips. What was the content? What were they saying? Was he making a joke? I mean, I'm not defending him in any way, but
Yeah.
he is a comedian. We don't know the context of what he was doing.
Hey,
I don't really care. I mean, I don't watch them anyway, but I don't really care.
no doubt. No doubt. I just, I need to know when I got to start caring. But what I do care about is what Dave Chappelle said before. When they said, well, we can't call homosexuals the F word. I guess we can't use that. And he says, well, why can we call us this? I'm not this either. Y'all know about that. So
Right.
They wanted to cancel.
And that's Chappelle's boy.
Yeah, and that's Chappelle boy. So I'm like, just treat all these comedians the same way, or treat them all as a joke. Because if we're gonna get who was it? Lil man. What's the little one? Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart. They want. Yeah. I'm not even trying to be funny, because he will roast me. But Kevin Hart, when he was talking about the gays, and he had whatever joke he had, they wanted to take him off from hosting all these gigs, and he lost money.
They did take
lost
him off.
Major money off of that.
Yeah, they did
But
take
so
him
that don't happen to Joe Rogan when he called us that. Like, it's kind of whack to me. I want y'all let us know how y'all
You
feel.
still gonna see him on UFC. You still gonna see him doing all that. So
See, the thing is that if we don't have any influence over his career any kind of way, like we're not directly responsible for his success in any way. So,
but why does that come out now? Why is it coming out now?
Why is it coming out now?
I think NDIRE brought it out.
He has a lot of things, that he's been. They say he's also been, spitting a lot of misinformation about COVID-19, this and that. But he's been doing that for the past 2 years.
I think she said because she's starting to see more of
support
coming from black people on his show that she's trying to say we should stay away from him.
But she wasn't the first one to do it. TJ was it Neil Young?
I mean, I don't know.
I think Neil Young was first, and this other white artist. Yeah,
I don't care what he does.
India was like
I feel like that's in your heart. That's who you are. So I'm not giving him no pass. Like, do I really care that he did it? I mean, that's what most of them do. They just do it in secret, so I don't really care.
I don't support his show, so I'm with you on that because
he's from North New Jersey.
Yeah. That's where Joe Rogan from?
Originally.
So he wanted the Sopranos because that's how they got down.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I don't care.
He's from North via Boston, via California type shit.
Oh man,
he's not my crowd.
I would say read this, but I don't know if any of y'all could see how small it says. I'll be a Negro in this country, and to be relatively conscious.
That's James Baldwin?
Yeah. What is to be almost all the time. So that first problem is how to control the rage so that it won't destroy you. Yo, we get mad, but we can't be mad.
That's Bible gems. It says, surely oppression maketh a wise man mad.
Talk about it, Tim.
I mean, it's the same thing he just said.
Now break it down, though. Break it down for us.
I mean, when you recognize the state of that you're in and your people and how things really are, you're gonna look crazy. Like, and you gotta sit there and toe the line because you gotta be the one that doesn't seem crazy, although like everyone else is crazy. You're normal because you see what's going on, but you're the nuts one
because you speak about it.
That reminds me of Raising in the Sun, where Walter was going crazy because he was trying to get out of the hood and he couldn't understand why everybody was so content with the way they were living. And it made him look like he was a crazy, mad black dude. All he was saying was like, let's get out of this hood and start our own business. I don't want to work this job no more. I don't do all this stuff. So that the inheritance money, that insurance money was a way out for him. And he couldn't understand why nobody else saw what he was seeing, and it drove him crazy.
But you gotta be able to recognize it first. You gotta recognize you're oppressed.
And they won't. A lot of people can't see past what they see every day. They can't. So they have no dreams. They have no goals past if they haven't seen it. You got people that are like, yo, I could be a rapper. Nobody could be a rapper because they seen 50 Cent be a rapper. Now 50, when he gets in the game, he's like, man, I could be even bigger than what I am because he's seen more once he achieved more and wanted more goals. I could be a business owner. I could be a record label owner. I can produce movies. He's seen it. But a lot of people don't think they can unless they have seen it before.
It's crazy. I see that the kids see it, but the crazy part is that they all have the idea because social media tells them they can do it.
Yes. Now.
But the problem, but I'm saying that's still not the solution. They can see it, but they don't know how to go about getting it.
True.
At all. Like, they don't know where to start. They don't know how to put the work in. Or none of that. So they just think that they're going to get seen and it's going to happen overnight. They don't understand what happens to go into all the success that people have. Yes, there's overnight success people. Of course there is. It's not the norm at all.
Well, you can't.
People don't like to work.
But you can't. The people that are successful, they never come back home because y'all niggas kill them.
Shit. Yeah.
Kill them. You know how much hatred you get from being successful still at home?
That's what they say. Be your own people.
Home is where the hate is.
Your own people. Yo,
Ain't
man.
that what Bootsy said? Your
Shit,
hometown's gonna get
Jesus said that.
But
you. Hometown's gonna get
they
you.
don't lissing. I hate to say. First of all, it's hard to listen when you got these people running the pulpit right here. See? if they gonna be running the pulpit, they not listening. You ain't see these people right here at the AME. If they running the pulpit, they not even worried about what Jesus really was talking about. That Jesus is just nice. Do what Jesus do. Nice man. It's the message from Jesus. Now, you know, I don't like getting. Nah,
They wasn't
we gonna
saving
get
up
how
for
we
their
get.
building fund.
Yo, they was get. I don't know what they was doing this for. They was pimping the pulpit, but a lot of people miss the point. See, they don't get it. What you saying? A lot of people don't get it. He just died for us. That simple. He came back.
Listen, but Jesus said to them, a prophet is not without honor, but in his own country and amongst his own kin and in his own house. That's Jesus. This biblical. This shit been going on forever. And when you think about it, like his own people killed him.
Oh,
Now you talking about Romans and shit. Like the Romans did it, but his own people gave him up.
can't trust a lot of these people.
No, you know, haters has been forever now.
They been forever.
The first hater was with King. Haters. Be your own people.
This is why I told this shorty, who could have been my future boo-boo. This could be us, but you a cheater. I like corny jokes, so word out sometimes, but
And she might be like, wait, you be lying.
that's what we need, that rim shot, B. Word
You
out.
got that, Barry.
Word out. We got jokes over here too. Right? Called the Beards N Baldheads, man. Shout out to everybody out there. But nah, it's real, man. It's real. It's real sad how we give up our own. Yo, man, stay true to your people. Stay true to your people, man. It's one of the biggest assets that you could have is giving love and receiving love, man.
When you said about watching all of these shows on Netflix and all of these streaming, the biggest theme I'm getting is betrayal. And all of these shows I'm watching, people getting betrayed.
Word.
And I'm like, it's like I'm like every show, I'm like, this is not a coincidence. Something's telling me I need to watch my back. Something's not right. All of these shows, I'm like, I live my life through messages. I don't take nothing for granted anymore. I always think something means something. That's just me. So I'm like, I'm watching these shows, I'm keep saying betrayal again. I'm not talking about relationships. I'm talking about friends.
Friends.
I'm not talking about cheating. That's normal betrayal.
That's
that
normal.
happens every day. You see that every day. You can turn on daytime TV. If I take a day home from work, that's all I see. Is people getting cheated on. I'm talking about as far as your friends though. Backstabbing, robbing, snitching, telling the police, lying on you, all types of stuff. I'm like, whoa, this is dangerous out here.
And it be some of the we talked about it a few times, and that's what hurts most.
Yeah, that's the worst.
That's what hurts most because you don't see it coming. You don't see it coming like, yo, nah, this was my man. Nah, not him.
My family.
This is my family. You sat, you had some of my mac and cheese. You had some of the world famous salmon cakes. There's no way on earth that could have been you.
You didn't watch my kids for me.
I don't watch my kids. I don't let you borrow my jacket. I gave True Lies. I gave him a jacket similar to this in the fashion show. He's never gonna now mess with
you
me.
did.
But nah, real talk, yo, that's the stuff that bothers you. It's like, yo.
Yeah, it hurts more when it comes from inside. You know that.
It does.
Within a circle, it really hurts. 'Cause then, like you said, your trust factor goes back to zero.
It does. It does. It's like, yo, either we fighting or just leave me alone. I'm blocking you. It blocking. I definitely had to do that.
2022, boy. Always starting off with a bang. About to go to war.
About to go to war?
Yeah, man, Russia, man, they acting up.
Yo, I need to get that 50 cent vest.
That's good old prophecy right there.
Russia
Talk about it.
Russia acting up. They've been sleeping giants for a long time. They like, y'all thought we were gone.
They've been waiting for this to pop for a while.
Yeah, I thought we was finished because the Soviet Union crumbled.
They trying to take
Oh
back.
no, we
Yeah.
coming back. We coming back for all the. It's like Denzel for all you bitches. All y'all that turned y'all back on us, coming back for y'all now.
They about to get
Yeah.
busy with NATO.
Mm-hmm. They said, yeah, y'all thought we was done.
Are they coming for us?
No, they don't want. No,
Because
no.
they killed Apollo. So like, should black people be left alone?
They going. Well,
happened?
we gonna fuck with them, to be honest.
Yeah, we gonna step
We
in
ain't
again.
gonna- we not gonna mind our business.
Overstep our boundaries.
No, we can't though. We can't this time.
That's what NATO's for. Let them handle
we
this.
can't. We can't mind our business on this one.
Mm.
It's like
And that's the problem.
you know, it's that we watching what's that BMM?
Yeah.
It's like that my man Russia's my man that came home from jail.
Larry
Lamar?
Yeah, Russia's Lamar.
Whoa.
I want my block back. So all y'all all of y'all that was down with me before, when we crumbled, y'all jumped shit and left me and forgot about me, and now I'm back strong with my property back.
Yo,
My
I
land
did not
back
know
with
that
my
was
shit
cash
back.
doll in there.
Russia gonna get down with China.
Cash doll thick.
That's all.
The United States is like, nah, it's our block now. I ain't getting it back.
Yo.
We gonna deploy 5,000 troops today, right now.
It was crazy.
It's not funny. It's bad right now. Yo. It's about
terrible
to go
out
down.
here. It's
It's about to
terrible.
go down. And people that join in the military thinking it's a game, it's not a game, yo.
Trying to get the
Jay,
benefits.
this sound like me how long ago?
Oh, nah, you be saying this. You be saying this. You know,
Specifically
Jock
Russia.
was just cutting you off. So they couldn't
Oh,
hear you.
wow.
All for
Nah. Like I said, people that knew this was coming. Like he said, it's not a surprise.
This prophecy.
It's
Russia
not a
been creeping
surprise.
closer
Russia
and closer for the
thank
past
you.
2.5
Russia
years.
been creeping.
People don't pay attention.
Vladimir Putin don't play that.
Putin been talking junk for a minute now.
Who is signed to?
And see, the thing with Vladimir Putin, like people don't want Trump in office, but Trump was probably good to be in office for this.
This is exactly why people wanted Trump in office when it comes to wartime. Because he was ready.
You want no sucker on that. Yo, it's Trump. It's not gonna be a dope statement.
The popular one. Huh?
It's not gonna be a popular one.
And I don't support the nigga, by the
I
way.
already know you about to go with it.
I don't know, cause I said this the other day. Bill Cosby,
Oh, that's a good documentary too.
great
Oh, I
documentary.
ain't watched it yet.
Yeah.
Great documentary.
About what is it about? Bill or something?
Yeah.
We need to talk about Cosby.
Yo,
Yeah.
I feel Bill Cosby and Donald Trump had the best media hocus pocus ever. And I don't know which one was worse. To making themselves look one way, America loving you, and you're a whole other monster behind closed doors. I don't know. Bill Cosby, you know, I have so much respect for the work that he did in media, in films, motion pictures, and comedy. I had the utmost respect for his achievements.
Activism was
You
big
see
time.
Hugh Hefner out there getting flame broiled now.
Yo, but I like Hugh Hefner too.
I mean, come on.
Yeah, I mean,
You
who's
got a
not?
Playboy Mansion. You know
Yo,
he was
yo,
bound, he's bound to get
But he was
caught up in something.
He was put for real though. He was pushing. He was for our black people. Hugh Hefner was. So was Bill Cosby,
He was.
and
Until he wasn't for a while.
until he was, it's like I don't like the way they put themselves on such a platform, like such a level where now they look down and not eye to eye.
Cool.
And not with this. I looked at Trump that way. I look at Bill Cosby that way. And Bill Cosby, I remember hearing stories about him.
I didn't like him.
I did like him. He was like a god, like in a sense when.
I didn't grow up with that. You know?
And you know what? See, that right there is a great thing that you didn't, because if you grew up in the early '80s,
Yeah.
the way he took over
Shit.
in the '80s with
In the 90s.
and-
I
and
know
early-
what he did. I know he.
But what we know we didn't know, I never realized is, Bill Cosby was rocking since the 60s.
I'm talking about ever since we was alive, he was on TV.
He was on TV. So, but in the 60s and the 70s, he did movies. He did comedy. He was making his way. He was putting in work, but he didn't have anything that stuck.
Until the Cosby Show.
The Cosby Show. And he had little shows between, Picture Pages, dope. Fat Albert, dope. Talking about moral stuff you're learning. PBS stuff. He even talked about, in the documentary, talking about Black history. Like, he was getting deep. Right. I was like, how could you not love Combustible Huxtable?
Yeah.
I hollered at my homegirls the other night. I was like, have y'all met him? And it was like, yeah. And they said, yes. I would have easily if he said, they ran at Penn Rallies. If they would have won and he invited you, would you go up to his room? Yes. Their parents would have said yes. Hypothetically, never really happened. Because who did not trust Bill Cosby in 2002?
First thing happened is he ride you on your knee like he did,
Alicia Keys, Y'all know that was Alicia Keys on the knee. Yeah, and my professor was talking about Alicia Keys' mother, how she was... She tried to say something like that. I would never say that. We might be on Versus one day, but I didn't want to believe anything my professor said because I'm like, why are you saying that? She worked on the set of the Cosby Show, so I'm like,
I never heard anything about him with children.
No, nothing about the child, but the mother.
Right.
And it was saying, and when she said that, I'm like, you talking about Alicia Keys' mom? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not that I knew Alicia, but she's our age at the time. It was still our age. But her point was how women were just throwing themselves to Bill Cosby.
Yeah. Facts.
And how he was a mean person.
Facts.
And I was like...
How he was mean?
Yeah. She was like how he was mean to other cast members on the show. She was like, the father, he treated him so mean. The one who played his father on the show. Wow. Yeah, and I was like... how he gonna treat his dad mean like it really was his pops or something? But I couldn't imagine that. And after seeing this documentary, it comes out.
Yeah, but see,
it comes out.
What's it on?
I'll say this: when I was
on Showtime,
I always thought he was a hypocrite, though. Like, I don't know if you recall me saying that about him and Oprah. Like, I just didn't fuck with them.
I remember you saying that.
And I was young. Like, I was maybe 16 saying that.
I grew up with Oprah's on.
But I didn't because I didn't like how they talked about the youth.
That's what I didn't like. The way Oprah talked about the rappers and the way Bill Cosby talked about other comedians. I'm like, why are you not supporting the youth?
I felt like they was hypocrites.
Like Richard Pryor said to Eddie Murphy, tell Coke. What he say? Tell Bill Cosby I have a Coke smile and shut the fuck up.
Yeah. And it's real.
They've been talking about. They've been going. Listen, Bill been on the outskirts of all comedians for years, though.
All of them.
I'd rather be around Allen Iverson. You know what I mean? I'll just say that. Like, if you know what I mean, you know what I mean. I'd rather be around Allen Iverson.
Like, how did Leonard Part 6 ever even get made? How did you get through Leonard 1 through 6? Like, the movies was whack.
Leonard.
T said message. So you rather be around Allen Iverson?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, now that you said, yeah.
Exactly. For y'all that don't get it, rest in peace to Big Pun. Leonard Part 6 was whack. It did the music.
What's that?
Leonard.
I don't know what that is.
Yo,
it was an old Bill Cosby
but
that
that was the point. He had so many mediocre other. He never had another big movie.
No.
Never had another big movie. Had a lot of movies. That's why I say I
Moving.
praise. Huh?
Moving. That was funny. No.
That was Richard Pryor.
Richard Pryor.
You so racist. Yo, is D racist tonight? Yo, he gonna call Richard Pryor and Bill Cosby the same person. You real
They
racist?
did a couple. Which ways?
They had joints.
They had some movies in the
70s. He has funny stand-ups, funny movies.
I Spy was big time.
Super big. Super big. I suggest y'all to watch
That's
it.
what made him famous, really. I Spy.
I Spy?
Yeah, that made him famous.
Yeah,
Cosby. I Spy. Well, that was a little bit before my time, but I was alive. I wasn't really watching it.
Kids say the darndest things. He had that. He had the Bill Cosby. He had so many shows.
He had like a
different
show.
world.
He had like a show on PBS, like educational show.
Now, yeah, he did. He had a few of them.
Mm-hmm.
Now different world. Thank God we had Debbie Allen to take realm and take hold of that one right there, because she we needed her for that. We definitely needed her for that. But if it wasn't, you know how people try to right their wrongs? He gave a lot of money to Spelman. All girls school.
Yeah.
All girls school, because the way he was doing some of these women, it has the actresses on there. It's not just white women. It's not just white models. How the media was, some of us, because I was one of them, like, yo, man, so what? So-and-so did that too. Why we picking on Bill? I was one of them. I was one of them and didn't want to see the other side like this. Yo, man, the way he did some of these women and taking advantage of them, yo, it ain't right. Yo, that could be your daughter, your mother, your sister, whatever, trying to break it in his career, in a career in acting, and you never know when that shot is going to come. So how many times do you know you're going to run into someone who's major, someone who's big time? That should not happen. It's not right. Watch y'all drinks. God, boy.
That's the crazy part about it. Is just did he have to do it?
I didn't see Raven lately.
Her name she looked like Raymond Simone.
Yo. I'm still looking for Rudy, because
she was at my prom.
Rudy's out in the
Rudy was at your prom?
Where she was at our prom?
Who she go with?
Dave.
Who Dave?
Dave Graham.
I'm gonna snuffle.
Rudy's out and about.
Everybody's girl was mad because all the dudes, we was all over Rudy. Everybody was sweating
not
Rudy,
gonna be on
crazy
Rudy
at the prom. Niggas dates and smacking them.
Ooh, how she looked? She was looking
She
right.
was banging.
She was banging?
I still got the picture somewhere.
Yo, you was supposed to find a date for me just because she was gonna be there.
No comment.
You know,
No, fuck that. I can't incriminate this.
Just saying. Nah, we could, D.
Yeah, that was a tough year.
That was a tough year.
That was my year. That's different.
Yeah, that was your year.
There wasn't no chicks in my class. My chicks in my class as well.
That 98 though, but I thought, look, man, them blockbuster basements just got away. Later yo, man. Yo, before we close out, yo, once again, shout out to everybody who has been supporting. We back again. We're gonna keep it rocking. We're gonna keep it moving. And y'all got any shout out? Yo, B, you've been watching a lot of these movies before we close out. Tell us something. The Cosby joint, dope documentary. I want y'all to watch.
Yeah.
They got a dope one on. I think I mentioned it before. What's my man?
The photographer.
The photographer.
Yeah, I watched that.
That was a good one. They got the good one on Who's Super Freak. My mind be going sometimes. Rick James got a banging one out as well. Mass Appeal has been doing a lot of dope. Ralph McDaniels for the Video Music Box one. Mass Appeal has been getting busy.
Yeah.
Nas been getting busy.
Yeah, they got the one with Ralph McDaniel.
Yeah, that's all coming from Mass Appeal.
Yeah, that was a good one.
TJ, you caught up on Power?
Yeah.
Power. Fifth.
That and Euphoria.
Now four start. Right?
I ain't started.
Yeah, the Tommy joint started.
Yeah,
That
started.
shit was
So
whack. I couldn't even finish it. I couldn't even finish.
I'm gonna start watching Succession now.
I gotta start over.
Succession?
Like,
What's Succession?
It's about this family. They're crazy. That's all I heard so far.
What channel?
I think it's
on
on
Starz, I think.
Is it Starz or HBO? One of the two.
Yo, watch.
One of them, yeah.
Y'all mind y'all business. Stay home. Watch some good stuff on TV. Talk about
word,
it.
it's cold outside.
Snuggle a little bit.
You
Take a
watched
picture like this.
Watch the woman.
Brenda, is that her name?
Brenda.
The woman at the house.
Brenda and
What
Calvin.
was that? It's a crazy one on Netflix. It's called The Woman Across the Street Looking at the Girl in the Window.
Who that?
Oh,
That was Calvin.
I
Calvin
saw that. I
grandmother.
ain't watch it yet.
It was
Calvin
pretty
grandmother.
it was
Snowfall
pretty
come
good.
out in a few weeks.
Snowfall coming
Oh,
out.
I can't wait for that one.
All Americans wrapping up, I think, another season.
Peace to Maine.
Ozark's out.
Ozark is good, real good.
That was the first half of that.
Yeah.
Bird is a
Raising
bitch.
Dion, second season.
Yeah,
out.
my kids was been watching that. I ain't catch up.
Yeah, it's pretty good. If you're into that.
I only like it because the name of the title.
Y'all know Cousin D. Cousin D.
Yeah.
Yo.
It's a lot right now going on TV. It's a lot.
Look, stay home. Make some mac and cheese. If y'all need some of the world famous salmon cakes, hit me up. If y'all want the best.
Wait, you made those?
Yo, that's mine right there. Yo, what?
Where's ours?
First of all,
See?
No, this what happened.
No more.
This what happened. This what happened. This what happened. I wanted
Yeah,
to,
James Hemmings.
I was wondering if I was gonna I was trying to make my way to the menu family flavor. So I had to come with a fresh batch.
You couldn't get no sides.
You know what I'm saying? I wanted to come with a fresh batch because I might, get in the recipe. You know what I'm saying? So, y'all make them too? Oh, see, I lose
the
again.
Fat lace cakes.
I lose again.
Now y'all need the fat lace cakes.
Need the fat lace cakes, man. And y'all need love in y'all life, man. Word, always and forever. Each moment with you. Like I said, that's just coincidence. With and Jason.
Let's go Bengals.
Let's go. That's my team again?
Yep.
Hold up, Bang. I thought I was going to LA.
Which LA?
The Raiders?
The
The Rams?
Nah, the Raiders. Nah,
We
we
in
Vegas.
We in Vegas. Y'all get confused who my team is, but I just know we gonna win, man. Shout out to all the barbers, shout out to all the stylists, shout out to everybody supporting the show. We are Beards and Baldheads. We see y'all next week.
I'm kind of glad they killed Zeke.
Yo,
Nobody liked his character.
I saw that coming.
Mama Auntie.